Financial firms have eliminated at least 326,000 jobs worldwide in the past 2 years. Now, Wall Street refugees are surfacing well beyond the confines of downtown Manhattan. Let's bring in Bloomberg's Josh Feynman to find out where they ended up. Josh, thanks for coming on. I guess it's probably just it's a no-brainer why these folks are ending up at smaller firms. They need a job.
Right. Yep, they're going to Chicago, they're going to St. Louis, and yeah, this is where there's work. They're out of work, and they're looking for work, and a lot of these smaller firms, boutiques you want to call them, are hiring.
So they don't have a problem leaving New York City?
No, some people don't. I mean, some people obviously do, but there's definitely people. We talked to a guy, Dominic Mondi, who went from New York to Chicago, and he's very happy where he is. He likes it. It's very entrepreneurial.
What firms in particular are the biggest beneficiaries of this shift?
Well, I mean, in our story, we talked about Jeffries, which isn't a small firm. It's definitely mid-sized to bigger. It wants to be in the big leagues. We talked about Knight. We talked about Stifel, and those are some of the big ones. And Mesro, which is a privately held company that's doing well too.
Is it also a question you would think that maybe some of the folks who have they earned their chops, they learned how to do it on Wall Street in New York, and if they go to another city in a smaller firm, they're going to be there when that firm rises to become a big firm?
Yeah, I think that's their ambition. I mean, these guys want to get bigger, and they're the building blocks, and they're from Lehman, they're from Bear, they're from Bank of America, Merrill, and they know how to do it.
And having that on your resume doesn't hurt either, does it?
Not at all.
Talk to me about this shift. Is it going to continue in the foreseeable future, or is it going to end anytime soon?
Well, I mean, I think it goes on for a little bit longer, but it is starting to slow down. It is tougher for the people to hire because the big Wall Street firms, the Morgans, the Goldmans, they're coming back in a big way. So it's not as easy to hire these people anymore, and you have to pay them.
Speaking of pay, compensation, I would assume that it doesn't compare to the larger firms, but a smaller compensation package is better than no compensation at all.
Yeah. Well, in some cases, it can actually be better, depending on the firm, because you're taking home what you make. You're not depending on the rest of the firm. It's sort of commission-based. Whatever you do, you get paid. They call it eat what you kill, and people like it that way.
Bloomberg's. I like that. I've always liked that. Josh Feynman joining us today. Josh, thank you very much.